Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Dear pretty girls, what's your mood today? I feel like we got a lot to talk about.
Girl, how you feeling today?
I don't know, but we damn sure gonna talk about it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Jantia Janae, and I am back with another video. So today, at Dear Pretty Girls Podcast, we are sitting with the one and only Papá Nyne. How you doing today?
I'm good.
You vibing?
Yeah, we vibing, yeah.
We
sure.
vibing.
Definitely.
So I posted on my podcast Instagram, and they sent some questions, and I also sent you some questions. So we finna be vibing. I can tell you now, the truth and drink, when we get into it, it's juicy. So I hope you're ready for it. Just take a drink if you don't want to hear it. If you don't want to say it. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's let them know how you can relate to them and show them what you're about.
Let's do it.
So, with that being said, if you don't mind, can you just tell us your journey a little bit in becoming a rap artist?
My journey is real, like, very realistic.
Mm-hmm.
For one, because, like, I've been doing music my whole life, as far as even when I was a toddler, my parents used to buy me toy instruments. You know, so I was playing the drum, playing the toy drums, playing toy pianos. When I was a little kid, I went to high school for music. I joined a band when I was in middle school. I was in a band in college. Like, so music's always been a prominent part of my life.
What instrument did you play in college?
I played trombone, mainly when I marched, you know, but I learned how to play baritone, tuba, pretty much all the lower brass instruments, and piano, learned how to read music, and all the different clefs, and all that type of stuff.
So, what you saying, like, you just basically started, like, within the band, within the music, just with instruments. So, how would you say, how did that kind of transform or convert into rapping, or how did you just start in, like, the actual music industry when it came to making music?
Well, I always had an interest in music. I'm not gonna say that the band started me into rapping, because I was into poetry too when I was a little kid. So I wrote my first rap song when I was in 4th grade. And I remember the name of it. I don't remember the lyrics. I remember the name of it. It was, you remember the song? It was a real throwback song. Do Your Chain Hang Low?
Oh, yeah.
So I did a remix in 4th grade now. Do Your Pants Hang Low?
Okay.
And it was, you know, I had written it out, and it was all on the same beat or whatever. And that was kind of like my first creative experience with writing raps out. But I've always been a musician, so it's kind of just grown from there.
Okay. And what would you say, who are some of kind of your earlier influences, or who influenced you when it came to rap?
So, I mean, honestly, my pops was probably the first person that influenced me to rap, because he used to listen to his old school songs. And if you know about old school songs, like, for some reason, like, after the song is over, like, they lit, but after the song is over, the beat just keeps playing.
Yeah.
It keeps
playing. It was like a 5-minute.
Yeah, it'd be 5-6 minutes, and it just keeps playing. So we riding to Florida, because my dad's from Florida, I'm from Atlanta. So when we go to visit his parents or something, we riding to Florida, we listen to his old schools or whatever. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
You was vibing.
And the beat start vibing, he started freestyling. I'm like, what was those lyrics? Where'd you get that from? He's like, oh no, I just came up with it on top. How you do that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm amazed, like, you just came up with it. Okay, so, and I start trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we in the car riding and freestyling to them old school beats and old school songs and stuff. So that was really my first influence. But then once I learned about the new artists that was out that my pops don't listen to, that my friends at school was listening to, then I'm like, whoa, okay, it's real, you know what I'm saying? It gets deep. It gets deep for real. So then I was like, okay, I can do this too. Like, I can, my my own stuff. And so I started writing my own music.
So if you don't mind me asking, you from Atlanta? What part you from?
I didn't stay in every part of Atlanta. I was born in Grady Hospital. I stayed in Stone Mountain. I was a jet for real.
You got that Florida slang too. I see that Florida side of you.
Probably,
You said
you know
jet.
what I'm saying? Yeah. See, I stayed in Florida when I was in college. That's when I went to college in Florida. But what I was about to say, I grew up off of Bouldercrest Road.
Okay, Zone 6.
Yeah, so, bro, like, what's the
went to
name?
Matt in the
PDE, Paradise.
I used to stay in Sun Valley.
Yeah, it's right down the street.
Exactly what you talking about.
And then I stayed in College Park. I stayed in off of Memorial Drive. Like, I didn't been around.
So with that being said, that just kind of led me into my next question. What kind of sets you apart from other rappers in Atlanta or other artists in Atlanta?
Well, I feel like for one thing that sets me apart is if you ever been to Atlanta, if you ever stayed in Atlanta for a little minute, like even all my Florida people that come up to Atlanta and visit, you gonna run into somebody that's gonna tell you everything that you wanna hear, cap you down. Like, Atlanta is the city of finesse for real. So,
it is.
Like, it's a whole bunch of people out here that's gonna cap you down and gonna finesse you out or whatever. When I was 13 trying to throw a party, walked out the bank with some, in Atlanta. Walked out the bank with some money. Not 13, when I was in 11th grade, my bad. When I was in 11th grade trying to throw a party, walked out the bank with some money. Some dude walked up with an African accent, said he was an African prince, and he needed some help with something. Tried to help him. Long story short, he finessed me out whatever little money I got out the ATM. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta's a city of finesse.
That's crazy.
And so one thing that sets me apart is I'm real authentic.
That's crazy.
I'm real authentic.
Now he said an African prince.
African prince, bro. Pulled out some.
You was 13, so I know like.
I'm not 13, but I was in 11th grade, so I was still young. You know what I'm saying? But pulled out some seal of whatever, and I'm really still not believing that he's an African prince, but I'm naive enough at that young age to try to help somebody out. You know what I mean? And so he was like, let me just hold my money for me. And he did a magic trick, and him holding his money finessed me out my money. You feel me? So
I feel like I done heard that before.
Niggas do it. It's an old trick.
It's an old trick.
When I told my mama, she was like, "You didn't fail for that shit. You so stupid."
I think I know what you're talking about.
Niggas know how to do that type of shit out here.
I can't remember. I was on Metro somewhere, and somebody was holding some money, and they was like, "If you can show me you got 500 in your bank account right now, I give you what's in my hand." I don't know how they did it, but I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
They'll get you if you listen, bro. I'm telling you.
And I was
fall for it.
Luckily, my mama was with me.
Don't fall for it. It's
I
just
was
like
gonna fall for it.
Them folks with little. I know you seen them folks with a little. They be doing the little with the cups.
With the balls up under it.
Yeah, with the balls up under it, and
That's
they do a little
too?
game.
I'm from Atlanta.
I know the niggas that do it.
I ain't never seen that one.
I know the people that do it.
So with that being said, can you share with us some of the messages you aim through your music or try to push out through your music?
Of course. So my music, like I said, I'm authentic. So I really try to push a positive lifestyle of, like, a free lifestyle, you know? Like, I know people that live in a type of lifestyle where they say, oh, man, police are killing colored people. Colored people we're so broke, and we're poor and poverty and this and that and racism and all that.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, it might be true in certain instances, but if you live like that all the time, I promise you're not gonna have a good life. My type of music is, listen, we gonna overcome struggle. We gonna do what we wanna do.
Yep.
We're not gonna listen to no one that's saying we can't do what we want to do, and we're gonna succeed at doing it.
And you just really answered my second question, because I was gonna ask, what do you want your listeners to take away from your music? So that kind of just summed it up.
For real, that's what we're gonna do. Like, we gonna live a boss lifestyle, because that's what why we deserve anything less.
I know what you're talking about. Do you feel well, not do you feel, before I get into that one, are there any collaborations that you would like to do in the upcoming?
Oh yeah, it's plenty.
You want to drop some for us?
I mean, I got a whole project. When I tell you the rollout scheme, it's really extensive, because I don't know if it's because of my sign. I don't know if it's because of the way I am. I don't know if it's.
What's your sign?
My sign's a Virgo. But
Aquarius.
yeah, my best friend is Aquarius. But my brother's Aquarius. But I'm a perfectionist. So when I do things, I do everything the way I plan out to do it the first time. Like, maybe it's not the right way, maybe it is the right way, but it's the way I want to do it.
So with how you want to do it, if you don't mind, can you share with us like your first major deal about signing that?
So I signed a management deal. And so I got a manager now, got everything that comes with that, which means a videographer, photographers everywhere I go, engineers to help make the music happen. Like, there's a whole team behind popping on that. So that's kind of what came with it.
So you going up? It's only up from here.
It's going up, definitely.
Okay, so I do want to ask you about the new single that I heard that you sent me, Warm Up. I want to ask about that, but before we get into it, let's make them wait for it before you tell them to see about that one. Let's build up the anticipation. Lastly, is there any advice that you want to give to the younger artists who's looking to make it in the industry?
Oh yeah, younger artists. See, one of the things I always strived to do dreamed of doing when I was little was to not forget the little me, the little person that wants to be a musician, that has an interest in doing these certain type of things that parents might not have enough to invest in them fully, or might not know how to, because they don't have those same interests, and they don't, you know what I'm saying, see that same dream the way that their young kid sees it. So for younger artists, practice. Every musician practices. Every instrumentalist practices. Every person that does any type of music practice. When we was in the band, we practiced and practiced.
I was a majorette, so I definitely
understand how the band practice.
I'm talking about had to do it over. Like,
you know how many times they said, all right, so we're gonna do it one more time.
One more time turning to like 5 months. So I definitely understand. I was a majorette, and even I help coach little girls at a dance Broadway company, so I do it to them. I be like, all right, let's do it one more time. So.
Exactly, like it is what it is. Like that's what practice makes perfect. Good practice makes perfect. So definitely practice. Like when I was in middle school, when I was like a freshman in high school, I used to put on YouTube instrumentals and freestyle in the mirror for hours and hours and hours. And then after I would do that, then I was like, okay, now I'm gonna just write hooks. So every beat that came on, I'm gonna write a hook to it. Once I get a hook, all right, next beat, write a hook. All right, next beat, write a hook. And doing that is like, I don't got those hooks now. I mean, I use some of them, but I might not have used some. I lost most of them. But that practice built that muscle. So practice, that's the first thing. And the second thing is, don't give up and keep trying new things. A lot of people give up after they try one thing and it don't work. And they feel like, oh, but this song is so hard and this song is so this and I did so good. Yeah, you might did. And your mom definitely gonna tell you the same thing. You feel me? But keep going. Just keep going.
So, just to kind of follow up with two of the things you said. One, have you got any type of constructive feedback or criticism?
Oh yeah, for sure, all the time.
Did you like it?
I mean,
well, did it help? Did it help?
You gotta listen. For one, you gotta listen to who telling it to you, because everybody got an opinion. But if you ain't ever did nothing in your life, how much does your opinion matter? So you gotta take it with a grain of salt. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes from a place of, even every lie got a little bit of truth in it.
Yeah.
You know, so if you can see it that way, then it won't maybe hurt you so much if they don't like, if you don't like the constricted system that you get back. But me personally, I mean, everyone always tells me they love my music.
No, I was listening to it. I messed with it. I did not. I be trying not to cuss. Honestly, I fuck with it. I did not. As far as like any feedback from me, I can just say I like it. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I like the vibe. I like the style of it. I like the way you flow. So that's my opinion.
I appreciate that.
And kind of just speaking of flowing, so here we get into the mental, the physical, the all of it, the emotions of it. So just kind of going into our next segment, where should you, or you know how it was going around, where should you take a person on their first date? You saw that?
Oh yeah.
So you seem like a laid back person.
I definitely seen a list of places you shouldn't go on the first date.
So where should you and where should you not take them? Where you taking them basically?
I don't know. I can't name all the places you shouldn't go, because we're gonna start at McDonald's and end up, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of places you can't go.
I'm a basic person. I'm okay with McDonald's.
On a date?
Well, first of all, I love
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
You gotta classify what a date is then, I guess.
Okay, so for me, a date is just me getting to know you on a vibe level. Like me, I'm not into the whole dining at a white table restaurant, because I'm not gonna eat no. I don't eat nothing.
Dates. I don't go on dinner dates.
Like a movie is fine with me, and just taking me to Chick-fil-A afterwards, it's fine with me.
Right, that's cool. That's a vibe. But like you said, like I was saying, if we just trying to vibe, I can call you and we can, you know what I'm saying? So I can see what your vibe is. I'm not trying to hang out with no one. I'm not trying to take no one on a date that I don't already know their vibe. You feel me? So if we talking about a date, for me, a date is someone that I already know, probably like, you know what I'm saying? A date is something fun to me. So like the last first date that I went on, we went indoor skydiving.
I want to go there. How did you like it?
It was cool. It was something that both of us had never did. So that's the type of things I go.
So something neither one of us ain't never did.
I mean, maybe neither one, but like if it's something that one person really want to do, then yeah, we can go. But yeah, something like that would be cool.
So I know how you just basically said like you got to see the vibe. So let's talk about trust a little bit. What are some practical ways you think you can build trust, or how can you establish a strong foundation when it comes to relationships?
When it comes to relationships, you talking about like relationships that's like with everybody, or relationships like with
well, I'm gonna be honest. The ladies sent this question. Like the ladies sent these questions, so they probably want to know like on a relationship status.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, first of all, you just gotta be real. You gotta be honest. So, ask the question again. I forgot a little bit.
So they just basically want to know, how can you establish trust and a strong foundation?
How can you establish trust?
Yeah, or how can you build?
There's
trust?
a Bible verse that says to have friends, you must yourself be friendly. So to establish trust, you gotta extend that.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta show that you're trustworthy. You gotta open kind of not open yourself for like, not do nothing stupid or dumb, but kind of show your energy, show your vibe, and show, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do, and be authentic with it and genuine. And if you can catch that vibe, then that's how you establish that trust and build from there. You can't do it overnight. Of course, it's not no one thing you can do and say, oh, okay, now that person is trustworthy forever.
Yeah.
That's not how relationships work.
Trust can break real easily.
It can break real easily, but it can't be built easily. So it's just over time. But if you really want to trust someone, you gotta show them that you're trustworthy.
So what would you say as far as like dating someone or talking to someone who's like completely different from you? How can you kind of navigate through the differences of the beliefs and like the values with that person? Like, for example, I may think like the normal is good for me. Like the standard, like you how we were just saying, like Chick-fil-A, I'm fine with it. The other person, they want to go to Sundial Restaurant. They want to go spend $80 on a steak. So how can you kind of navigate the values and beliefs with that significant other?
When it comes to like things that we're doing, I think like moderation, everything is good in moderation. So we don't got to go out to get steak every day. Spend $80 on the dinner every day. That's low-key crazy. But I'm not eating Chick-fil-A every day neither. Like Chick-fil-A straight, I'm eat Chick-fil-A maybe whenever I want Chick-fil-A. I don't got nothing against Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's every day.
McDonald's hand out free food every day, so I don't blame you. It's a real hard temptation not to. Because of health reasons, I try not to eat McDonald's too much. I know McDonald's got some stuff going on. But like everything's good in moderation even still. Like I get them free fries every Friday. So it's good in moderation. But with differences and trying to navigate through those, like you just gotta, I don't know, certain things, it's not gonna work, honestly. And you just gotta be real with yourself. Because if I work all night every day and I sleep all day, and you work all day and sleep all night and gotta get up early, when are we ever gonna talk? Talk on a lunch break, maybe if I wake up, or you know what I'm saying, or if you wake up in the middle of the night. Do I like what?
Clinginess.
I don't like clinginess. I don't like clinginess. Maybe clinginess for 2 hours and then you stop being clingy and we go our separate ways and then we get a little space. But clinginess is, I don't know, it's kind of like nagging almost. Like I got too much business about myself. Yeah. Like, if you being so clingy to me, I gotta do this and 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 after that. So you just gonna sit here next to me the whole time and now you don't got nothing to do? Now if you're on the off day or something, that's cool. But every day you don't got nothing.
How can I can help out the ladies for this. I can help them out. So me personally, I have 1,100 things to do, but I would say I'm at a number 5 when it comes to clinginess. I would be on the phone with you doing everything. Like, if I could be on the phone right now, look, you just gonna have to listen to the conversation. Like, that's just how I am. Like, we have to be, well, we don't have to, but me personally, I hate feeling alone.
I feel that too.
I be having to be on the phone.
If you're not now see, my experience with clinginess is clinginess with added on of tripping too. Like, I'm clingy, but I'm also tripping because you're doing what you're doing. Like, listen, I gotta do this type of stuff.
Yeah, don't trip on what I'm doing.
If you gonna be here, you can't trip. Like, I don't mind you being here. If you off and you cool and we good and you know what I'm saying, copacetic, I don't mind you being here at all. But if you tripping because I'm doing and handling my business, then you throwing my whole vibe off now.
That sounds jealousy. That's like jealousy.
Yeah, so but some things come with other things a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like clinginess come with that a lot of times. So I can that's my experience with it. Now, if we just on the phone and you can understand that, okay, I can't respond to every single word that you say because I am handling this business, but we on the phone and we cool and you there and I'm still going, you know what I'm saying, come back and talk to you and we talking and still. Or I got you on my headphones so you know what's going on. So we can be on the phone. That's cute. That's whatever. But
don't be up under me all day.
Don't be tripping at least. You feel me? Don't be tripping. That's my thing. That energy is added on. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm working double hard because now I'm stressing on you tripping, and I'm handling whatever business I'm handling at the moment. So
yeah. So that kind of sounds like something with newer relationships. So with that kind of being said, well, first, are you in a relationship? Are you single? Non-negotiable?
I'm not in a exclusive relationship. No.
Okay. So are there any common mistakes that new couples make? And if so, how should they avoid them?
I think that communication, communication key.
That's what they say, but
I feel like communication on a high level of communication is what will settle a lot of problems. Because for one, like for instance, let's take it back to when you was in high school or before high school. I came home and I got a friend, you know what I'm saying, that's a girl. And my mom, oh, that's your little girlfriend? No, Mom, that's my friend. Oh, that's your friend, that's a girl? So it's your girlfriend? Like, that's the first start of, now I don't know what that title means. Because what if that was just my friend? And I didn't want her to be a girlfriend. But now I think, you know what I'm saying, what is a girlfriend? And so a girlfriend, that title can mean so many different things to so many different people. So if we get in a relationship and I say, okay, you're my girlfriend, you're thinking, oh, okay, so if I'm your girlfriend, that means this. But I'm thinking, well, you're my girlfriend, so that means this. Mm-hmm. That's already the communication off, because you're going to be expecting things that I'm not giving.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to be expecting things that you're not giving. Or I'm going to be giving things that you're not expecting. Or vice versa, you feel me? It can be either way. So that's the first start. But for new couples, if you get on like my brother about to get married. My little brother about to get married.
Congratulations.
To his high school sweetheart. Next summer.
That's dope.
And they cool because they have an understanding of what they're going to do in their life. And they plan things out and they know what's up. So I feel like it's it really be a communication issue or people lying to each other. If you're lying to each other, of course, it ain't gonna work out.
I've had my experiences with lying. See me, well, they say Aquarius is lie, but I be trying not to lie. I honestly be trying not to lie. I try not to, but
listen, one of my
I hate getting in trouble. I hate getting, I lie to cover myself, not lying to lie for real though.
I don't know what that means, because that's a lot of.
I'm getting so much better with it now. It's like, well, it depends on what it is. Like if it's something like when I was a teenager to my mama, whew.
Right, I understand. Right,
but even in relationships, like I had to just learn how to tell the truth.
You gotta take responsibility.
Because I hated doing it.
You gotta take responsibility. Everybody hate doing it, but everybody gotta do it.
I hated doing it.
It's just like everybody gotta do it. That's what it comes down to. But I mean, I can understand lies. Like a white lie to me is like something that not really is changing anything, but it's just to keep someone calm. Mm-hmm. Right? Like my grandma was going through something.
Yeah.
Right? And so she called my mom talking about it. But my mom realized you don't really want my opinion. You just want me to listen.
Yeah.
But you keep saying, "Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening?"
Are you understanding?
Get it out.
Yeah.
Get it out. Just let it come out. That's a little white lie because I'm not listening. But
see, for me, honestly, yeah, that's how it is. Like for me, I have to talk, or I have to, like, if I'm going through something, just listen. Like, you don't have to respond. You don't have. You can pretend like you listening. Like, I would be okay with that. But as far as like you responding, just be like, well, everything ain't gonna be okay. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I do that too. Like, I be wanting people to listen to me, but when somebody do it to me or talk to me, I be like, it's gonna be okay. Like, I be zoned out.
You know, like that even that, it might be a little white lie sometimes, because sometimes it's not gonna be okay. And you just say that it's gonna be okay. It's something okay to say sometimes. Every situation is different. But lying, like, to get out of trouble, that's a lie. You just lied to save your own ass. You should have just probably not did what you did, or take responsibility for what you did.
Mm-hmm. So what about just like how we was kind of talking about communication? So what would be your perspective on the role of communication in a new relationship, or what's some ways or some tips that can help with communication? So what's some things that can help with communicating, with trusting, and the white lies?
Some tips that will help communication. Don't hold it in. Get it off your chest. Say what you got on your chest. I feel like that's where a lot of communication gets scrambled. Like, people be wanting to say something, but they don't say it.
I bite my tongue a lot.
And then they keep wanting to say that thing, and they keep not saying it, so then it end up coming out in other ways. So now your communication is clouded. It's in it low key like sending mixed signals, because you're not saying what you really want to say, but you're mad. And I can see you're mad because your body language, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever's going on. I know that you're upset about something, but you're not saying what you're upset about. So now the communication is off, because you're saying everything is okay.
Yeah.
Or, nah, baby, I don't want to talk about it. It's cool. But you're not saying what's on your chest for real.
It be hard. Like, for me, I don't be wanting to, I hate getting yelled at. I will shut down, or don't look at me like I'm stupid when I say something. Cause
that's the type of person that you're dealing with, because if I'm hanging out with you and I'm vibing with you off rip, that already established, I don't think you're stupid. I'm not hanging out with no stupid. I don't feel stupid hanging out with someone stupid. Off rip, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, you're of any lesser really for value than me, because we hanging out on the same level.
Yeah.
So
we vibing.
It's cool. But I know certain people don't realize, or some people will yell or get violent and do those type of things that people are scared of, and hold on, I don't want to mess up, because he might. The most I'm gonna do if a friend, female, male, whatever, does something that I don't like, for real. Now, we're not talking about anything over money or nothing like that, or it's business or serious things. We're talking about like a vibe or energy. They do something I don't like, I'm just gonna either leave, stop talking to them as much, or just, you know what I'm saying, distance myself.
Fall back.
I ain't doing nothing crazy. I'm not finna stalk you and slash your tires out and beat you up, and call on my partners and tell them to beat you up, and call my best friend, my girl best friend, and all her sisters and
chilling.
Tell them to beat you up. I'm not doing all that.
See, speaking of fall back, this is where the fans, so I basically let fans send in questions. So I don't know if I mentioned it in the beginning or not. On my Instagram, I let them send in questions. So this part, we finna mentally check in, because of course we get into the mental here.
Go.
So And it's about to get juicy after this part, so be ready. For this one, just kind of mentally checking in. They just want some, some tips, some points, and they just want to like see how they can relate to you. What are some strategies for maintaining a positive mindset and an outlook of life?
Definitely structure. You gotta have some type of structure. Like my parents, not knowing to me, but my parents provided a certain amount of structure in my life that, okay, I know that this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. Regardless of whatever good, bad things going on. I know this is gonna happen. And you just kind of don't focus on the negative things. Like, I went to church this morning and the lesson was use the difficulty. So when difficult things come into your way and obstacles come into your way, use that for whatever you can use it for. Even if it's only a little bit that you can use it for. If you use a obstacle for 10% positivity, then you just took a negative and turned it 10% positive. So just use it, and even if bad things happen, being moping around and being negative and being hateful and spiteful never help nothing.
It don't, because there's no reason to be hateful. I'm a very jolly person. Like, I just be smiling. Even when I'm sad, or even if somebody do piss, no, I ain't gonna even lie. When you piss me off, I turn into a demon.
I know, see, I'm very cranky when I don't get enough sleep or I'm hungry.
When I don't get my way.
If I ain't ate in a long time and I get hungry and I forget that I'm hungry, I might be a little edgy.
So with that being said, another question someone sent in, they just basically want to know how can they manage their stress and anxiety in their daily lives, especially when times are tough.
Stress.
Well, for me, I want to hear your opinion mostly on anxiety, because I have social anxiety, and you make music, so you have to go out and perform and present yourself. So, well, for me personally, how can you push that out of you, or if you even suffer with anxiety?
I don't suffer with anxiety. Maybe it's because I had 3 little brothers growing up in my household, and all of us had 10 friends at the house at the same time. So that's like 50 people at my mom's house and outside and going around doing crazy. There's always a lot of people around. So maybe that's why I'm used to people. And even like growing up in the church, I used to get up and lead a song or lead a prayer or whatever. So getting up in front of people is not really an issue for me. But for the people that I know it is, I mean, like when I was in the band and we used to perform, because some people had anxiety issues that was in the band, it was just doing it. It's really like stepping out your comfort zone and doing it. And after it happens, then you look back on it and you tell yourself that you did a good job. You look at how you did and you do a pros and cons sheet. Like, all the positive things.
That's a good idea.
All the positive things that you did, and then a couple things that you can work on. Like, it's always gonna be something you can work on, of course. No one's perfect every time.
Yeah.
But it's always gonna be more positive things, I promise. If you really focus and you really love your craft and you really love what you're doing, it's always gonna be more positive things, because just doing it off rip is 50%.
Yeah. For me, like, that's why I asked that. And when I just kind of, because the question I asked you the first time, that's what they sent. And when I kind of read it in my mind, I was like, I suffer from anxiety. So let me really do hear your point, because we're in the media industry. Like, no matter if it's journalism, magazine release, press, something, we have to talk to people. We have to network with people. We need somebody to get to where we need to go.
Everyone do. It's the world we live in. Ain't nobody doing nothing in a corner by themselves and making money.
But my anxiety has shut me down from a lot of opportunities because I be afraid to speak. So just hearing your point of view on it, that was some good insights. Cause baby,
listen, and then another thing too, people don't realize you're always 100% gonna be your own worst critic. I'm gonna say I did 10 things wrong, and everyone else gonna be like, "What you mean? You was so good. You were perfect." I messed up here.
That's how I am. I'm hard on myself.
But they don't see that because a lot of people don't know. Like if you got a script and you're reading the script to an audience, they don't know what's on that script.
No.
If you mess up on 10 words, they don't know. They just know if you say, "Oh, wait, I just messed up." Hold on.
Look, just play it out. Just keep going. just keep going.
Like people don't realize it's not that serious sometimes. It's really not.
So what would you say, or what advice do you have for individuals who are struggling to find their purpose in life and just trying to get through it?
If you struggling to find your purpose or struggling to get through life, that's different. I know people that know their purpose and struggling through life. Let's
separate the questions. Let's start off with struggling to find your purpose. Like, what's your goal?
Everyone's goal should be the same, but I mean, I guess everybody's mental not the same. So if you're struggling to find your goal, start off with God. Because if you don't got God in your life, that's probably why you messed up. If you're struggling to find a purpose, then I mean, honestly, ask the people around you. Just get a support group for yourself. You already got a support group. Everybody born with either a mom or a father or friends or brothers or sisters, aunties, uncles, somebody. You know what I'm saying? Even I got a brother who's adopted. Like, it's somebody in your life that you know that knows you a little bit. Ask them, what do you see me doing? And they gonna give you a little bit of insight. Bro, you always be knowing this. What are you talking about?
You come from a good background, and I can definitely tell.
You said what?
You come from a good background, and I can definitely tell.
Oh yeah, very blessed, very blessed. The first project that me and my brother put out was called Born Blessed.
What was the meaning behind it?
I was born blessed. I was born into a good family, good mental. I was born into a good time period. I was born into a good bloodline. I was born into a good physical, like everything. I was born blessed.
So speaking of being blessed, we're gonna tap into the juicy side of things. Now these questions, I sent them to you.
I read a lot of them, but I ain't gonna hold you.
I will wait before I take this sip. Cause I ain't no drinker like everybody who I cannot do it. Your cup almost gone.
I know. I was about to ask you if it's
It's a whole bottle over there. Okay. It's a water right there too.
We don't get to it.
So speaking of this truth thing, so we're gonna tap into the truth and drink. This is our next segment and one of our last segments. So we leave this last because of the juicy questions, and this is what they be waiting for, and we're gonna make them wait. So the first question I was sent in: have you ever sent a risky or explicit message to the wrong person, and if so, what happened?
To the wrong person.
I never did, so I ain't gonna drink.
To the wrong person. To the wrong person.
To the wrong person.
Like, when you say the wrong person, do you mean like a completely wrong person? Like,
completely
I'm trying to send
person.
a risky message to
this
a girl, and I sent it to my
your
mom.
mama. Yup.
No, I ain't never did nothing like that. I'm too peak for that.
Okay, so I be dotting my Q's too. I be double checking, like, let me make sure this that person. Okay.
I ain't never did that.
So let's get juicier. What is the strangest or most unusual place you have ever had sex with someone?
I don't know. Strange to me is different than strange to everyone else. Because a lot of my partners then took a girl to the Wendy's bathroom after high school.
I drunk for that one. I ain't gonna hear.
And I never did that. But I feel like that's strange.
Wendy's?
A lot of people did.
Wendy's
like in
bathroom.
high school. The Wendy's bathroom gang, I'm for real. But I feel like that's strange, but a lot of people I know that did something like that. But for me, I'm gonna say honestly, cause I can't even drink my Coke. The movie theaters, definitely on purpose. I'm giving y'all a lot right now. On purpose. This
He's
game,
spilling the tea.
This is a game for a high school kid, for real. On purpose, got 2 tickets to the most boringest.
Not you putting on game.
The most boringest. Ain't nobody lit. What? You saying what? What movie? Huh?
I ain't never
heard of it. Movie, but 2 of them. You feel me? Took it in there on an off day. It might have been during the summer on a Thursday, Wednesday, like during the day, or it's off day. No one's in the movie theater. Mm-hmm. And we had the whole movie theater to ourselves. I mean, what I meant to say was,
you got the secrets.
What I meant to say was, I booked out the whole theater, and it was just exclusive, me and her. You know what I'm saying? Booked the whole theater out, and that was the most strange thing I ever did.
Okay. So have you ever lied about the number of sexual partners? And if so, why?
Oh no, I don't lie about that. For one, probably not gonna answer it. Probably gonna divert the question. Cause why is you asking me that? That's a weird question. We're not about to get married.
You never know, that could be your soulmate. You never know.
My soulmate wouldn't ask me that.
You never know.
But if it is my soulmate, then I probably would. You said, have I ever lied about it and why?
I have. I ain't even got a drink for it.
You're a female. I'm a guy. I don't know if it's the same thing.
It's not, because...
Well, it's not the same thing, but a female will probably lie to a guy about it. A guy will probably lie to a guy about it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
A guy would say it's more than what it is, when really it's less.
Partners, you know what I'm saying? My body count? Let me count real quick.
It only be 2. You already don't pass the 2 fingers.
You gotta have. I'm trying to carry the 1. Hold on, I know it's gotta be like 300-400, like, cause last spring break. Crazy, twin. Crazy. Yeah. But no, I don't lie about it. Cause for one, I don't think. I mean, for me, I don't think it's really that much of a trophy to say you got a high body count or you didn't have.
Now that I'm older, I don't care.
People. You feel me? Mm-hmm. To guys, you know what I'm saying? Like when guys be bragging, oh, bro, I got this many. That's not a trophy to me, cause it's always gonna be someone that's more than you.
And then you're gonna grow. You're gonna get older, so it's gonna keep adding.
Yeah, it's gonna keep adding, and it's gonna be like, I mean, certain people live their life differently. You feel me? If you live in a certain type of lifestyle, your body count gonna be higher just because of that lifestyle you live in. Mm-hmm. And if you live in a more
slower lifestyle,
whatever type of lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be different. Now, I mean, people be trying to brag about it, and I don't like to brag about that. That's not a bragging point to me. So I don't like. The question is, if I ever lied about it? No, never. Because what I gotta lie for? If you asking me, if me and that girl had relations, and we're on a type of terms to where I feel like I can tell you, I'm gonna be honest about it. Yes or no?
But it's just so easy for boys, cause like y'all don't have to be shamed or nothing. Well, for me, I don't care at this point in life. Like I ain't gonna never see you again. But it's just for boys, it's always been easier for y'all.
One of my teachers in high school said that too, but the reason she said it is because she said girls take and boys give.
What she meant by that?
Physically.
Wait, repeat it one more time so I can understand
Girls
it.
take.
Girls take.
And boys give. So it's like you can give out as much as you want, and you look at it as good.
Okay.
But if you taking everything from everybody,
what's good is it? Okay, I get it now because I was like, huh? Okay, I can vibe with it. I get it. So okay, so that actually ties into the next question somebody sent in. They said, have you ever had a friends with benefits arrangement while dating somebody? So did you have a friend, quote unquote, while you was dating somebody? Basically, was you cheating?
a mistress.
Yeah. Did you have a side chick? You was sitting there telling them y'all was friends, but the whole time
Listen,
y'all had some benefits.
I'm too genuine, bro. I don't lie. Now, if you listen to my music, then you might catch on that I have 2 girls at one time.
Yeah, I did.
And then,
I did.
I will have 2 girls at one time, but both of them girls know I got 2 girls at one time.
You ain't got nothing to lie for.
I don't.
It is what it is.
Like when I was little, not even little, but when I was growing up, first time it happened to me, vibing, my partner had invited his girl over, or a girl he was talking to over, and when he hit girl he was talking to over, she was like, "Oh, can I bring some of my friends?" It's just me and my brother here. I mean, yeah, they cool, they vibing. Okay, yeah, they came. And 2 of them came up to me at a certain point in the night and was like, "Look, we both want you.
Hey.
And we don't want you to choose the other one. So both of us gonna stay."
So you can best of both worlds.
So I was like, I mean, what am I supposed to say at that point?
Nothing. You getting the best of both worlds.
So I ain't say too much.
Any man would want a female to come up to them and say that. So
Crazy. Like first time that shit happened to me, crazy.
you getting the best of both worlds if you asking me. So also another question we got: have you ever had a crush on one of your friends' significant others?
A crush? Like, do I think they cute? Or a crush
Nah, like you want to take on
one of my partners?
Yeah.
Never. Swear. Swear on me,
I'm just going
bro.
to take my shot.
Swear, bro. Now, I give you this. Matter of fact,
You had to think about it. First of all,
cause I was back. I mean, it was really back in like middle school, like elementary
really
school
count.
on some
You
shit.
could have skipped out.
Like on some shit. You feel me? Like on some. Well, in elementary school, there's
I'm
only
confused
really 20
on how
people.
you can drink this alcohol because I'm over here shaking every time
You
I
go to
take a
college?
shot. Yeah,
Where you went?
I went to Albany State at first, then I transferred to Clayton State. But I was an alcoholic at Albany State.
I went to FAMU.
Okay, so did you graduate from there? I cannot wait till I graduate.
Who taught me how to drink? FAMU.
Albany State taught me how to drink. I can HBCU. Albany State taught me how to drink, but
on me, bro. Like I used to, I ain't have no interest in drinking at all. I mean, I'm not no alcoholic. Like I'm not no. Bro,
I was an alcoholic.
We gotta get. But if we chilling, we vibe, man, I'll drink it. It don't matter. I'm not gonna like pass out, sloppy drunk. Like, that doesn't happen to me. But
I passed out.
another thing, if you listen to my music and you like it, type in Q the Barber. QTHA Barber. BA, R-B.
Yeah.
Right, Barber. Q the Barber. That's my brother who I made music with. Mm-hmm. And we both put out songs and we both on each other's songs. Rockstar. That's already out. We dropped it on his birthday last year. He dropped every year on his birthday. So he dropped it again January 29th. Hope I didn't get that date wrong.
It's okay. If it's wrong, just let me know and I'll go in and edit it. It's fine.
January 29th, should be dropping again. Rockstar, because we really live a rockstar lifestyle. Like I said, the amount of sleep that I had the past 3 days.
Nah, if you been up like that,
I promise you, the past 3 days, I had 4 hours of sleep. And within them 4 hours of sleep, 2 of them hours while I was asleep, I woke up and everybody on my phone tripping. Like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I just went to sleep. That's it. That's all that happened. I just went to sleep. Everything's cool.
Not they getting upset because you went to sleep.
I just went to sleep. It's cool. Everybody still keep doing what I said to do before I went to sleep. I just went to sleep. But it is what it is, bro. I know how it comes.
Well, speaking with dropping, how you were just talking about dropping music, let's go ahead and revisit the song I was mentioning earlier, Warm Up. If you don't mind, can you just tell the viewers or your fans more about that song and how can they find it? When are you dropping it? Album you told me you was releasing? Definitely tell us about it.
So if you really want to just listen to it right now, you have to listen to it in pieces. I'm sorry, because it's not out all the way. It's not on Apple Music yet, but it will be on my album. It's the first song.
Do we got a release date yet, or it's just the?
It's spring. It's coming out spring break. I don't got a exact date but it's coming out spring break. The rollout for my album. So like I said, Q, he dropping a lot of songs. I'm on a lot of his songs, but he dropping his project, which is his project, on his birthday, January 29th. So like the end of the winter, and then whatever January 29th is. And I'm dropping my album spring break. So like when it get warm up, when it's starting to warm up, I'm dropping my album. First song on it. Warm up. Are
there any inspirations behind this album? Is this album gonna tell a story? What's going on?
Definitely. This is my first album since signing, so it's gonna be my first completely studio edited. Okay. Completely full out refurbished album. And we're gonna have visuals coming out for everything. It's gonna be.
So we're gonna have to bring you back when that album drops.
The title of the album is That's Papá.
Good, because that was my next question. I was gonna say, what's the name of this album? That was my next question.
The title of the album is That's Papá. So that's my hashtag and shit. That's my
What's poppin'?
That's my website. That's Papá.com.
All right. So y'all heard it here first. Album releasing, what's poppin', spring break. Make sure you don't miss it. And can you tell them where they can come find your Instagram and also your platforms, you're streaming on, everything?
Yeah, so I'm streaming on everything, wherever you listen to music at. You can find me. And my Instagram, my music name, artist name, my name, everything is the same. It's Papá Nyne. It's PAPANYNE. Papá Nyne.
And y'all heard it first here. So, and make sure y'all also stay tuned, because after this, we're going to play some of his songs. And I want y'all to stay tuned and listen to it. So, once again, thank you for tuning in at Dear Pretty Girls. And I thank you for coming on to the show. It was a vibe. I really messed with you. So, I really appreciate it. And like I said, make sure y'all stay tuned. Peace.
Getting money, we living lavish. True. That's Papá. Whole lot of jewelry in designer fashion. Flexing. Dripping.
Easy made it burn.
Hold on. Get my angle and my pitch right. I done came up in this bitch to drip tonight. I'm on too much joy at my crib tonight. Let's go. I got 2 bad bitches, I'm finna hit tonight. We flexing how we living. Know you and your feelings, I can't help you in your feelings. How you feel right now? I'm up right now, you not. That's not my business. Keep my circle close, you not my gang, and we not chillin'. Keep my circle close, you not my gang, and we not chillin'. Diamonds dancing, fine demons, sipping come too easy, bitches feeling this a life I'm breathing. I got hoes, might be yours, why she out with me then? Grew up high, grew up, taught me that this life anemic. I seen it, then I done it. I want it, then I'm on it. Finessing all these hundreds, but none of them coming. Don't never fall up by no bitch, it's always about some money. These bitches love me, niggas hate me, I just find it funny. Get my angle and my pitch right, little bitch. I done came up in this bitch to drip tonight. I'm on too much J, yeah, that my crib tonight. Let's go. I got 2 bad bitches, I'm finna hit tonight. We flexing how we live. Know you and your feelings, I can't help you in your feelings. How you feel right now? I'm up right now, you not. That not my business. Look, keep my circle close, you not my gang, and we not chillin'. Look, keep my circle close, you not my gang, and we not chillin'. If I don't make it out legit, and catch me with a scammer. Or with Big Braun on the phone, the whip on me hummer. Or with the robbers, know my city get hot in December. Y'all niggas 9 over smoking on the instrumentals. I live my life, stay on my toe like I was playing center. Papa probably hit a thumb playing, I ain't playing with him. Don't matter if it's ops or if it's best, my youngins go and get him. So we gon' go and get him. We count the spoil and split him. No slime, we caught that venom. This life won't never fit on. Play right like 9 or 10 on. Yeah, we were young and dumb for real, but we were getting money. So much designer mismatch on me, shit, this little ugly. Tell me how I fuck the little bitch buddy, she says that she want me. Tell me how these diamonds in the chain and all they go look on me. Tell me how you gave your heart to a hoe who wanna fuck my homie. These niggas done it, bitches cold, that's why we came along. Yeah, hold on, get my angle and my pitch right, little bitch. I done came up in this bitch to drip tonight. I'm on too much J, yeah, that my crib tonight. Let's go. I got 2 bad bitches, I'm finna hit tonight. It's stunning. Know you and your feelings, I can't help you in your feelings. How you feel right now? I'm up right now, you not. That not my business. Look, keep my circle close, you not my gang, and we not chillin'. Look, keep my circle close, you not my gang, and we not chillin'. We not chillin', 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 we not chillin'.
AC made it burn.